Yay! Thanks for joining me today on this lovely Saturday. I haven't been outside yet, but it looks real nice out. So what do we need to know today? Minimal equipment. Hey, Allison. Minimal equipment, just a pair of weights and yourself and a mat or a towel or your carpet with socks on works too. And the playlist. So just a reminder, you do want to stream the playlist at home due to the music copywriting. We'll do a countdown, like a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we'll get started. So we've got a lot of groundwork today during today's playlist. So make sure you've got plenty of room where you can lay out on your mat or your towel or whatever. And then we do have a track 2 where we're going to be stepping behind us. So just to demonstrate here, if you're on your mat, make sure you can tap your foot all the way back and you're not running into any walls or chairs or anything like that. So that's pretty much it. So for our weights, if you're trying to decide what weights you want to use, we've got the track with some bicep curls, some little pulses, some bend stretches, and then the high bicep curl. And then with some little pulses there. So, and then we've got triceps. So we've got some flies for shoulders and back, and then some tricep kickbacks. So choose your weight, whatever works for you, or drop them. Of course, that's always a good option. We've got a good challenge playlist today. So take what you need, leave out what you don't. And always be safe. So if we're in the middle of our bridge track and you're like, I've had enough bridges, go ahead, leave a couple reps out and join us back when you're ready. That is always a-okay. With that, also one other thing to note is you may have noticed you've been to the noon class before, and you're familiar with the Just Like Fire song, the pink song that we do. I did change it just to be a little bit more conducive to being at home. So if you're like, whoa, this is not the same as what I remember. Yep, changed it just so hopefully it's a little bit easier. Let me know what you think about it though. I'd love to hear your feedback on all of it. So with that, are we ready to go? Who's ready? Yeah? Yeah? All right, let's get our playlist ready. And don't worry, we do have a 10-second countdown, so don't feel like you have to rush back to your mat. But we'll count it down and then get in position. The music does start out really soft, so keep that in mind. But it should get louder for you. So with no further ado, are you ready? All right, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, click play. All right, let's make our way to our spaces. And I hope you guys can see me all right here. We're going to start with a march during our warm up. So nice and easy to start out. Knees come up just a little bit. Swing those arms by your sides. And staying right here. Lifting up the knees just a little bit higher as we go. All right, we're going to move into some squats. Down and up. We go down, lift, down, lift. Knees are tracking over toes, but not creeping past the toes. Booty goes down and back. Last 2, just one more. Tap out right foot out to the side. Out and in, out and in. Now, if you want to, you can add some arms here. 4 more. 3, just 2. Last one, let's switch sides. Out, in, out, in. Woo! Warming up through the body, the legs, the arms. One more. Back to our squats right here. Down and up. We go down, lift, down, lift. Now keep it easy to start. We're just warming up. Just bring that booty down and back. All right, turn to the side and lunge. whichever side you like, down and up, down, lift. Sending the back knee straight to the ground, knee over ankle in the front. We've got 4 more on this side. 4, 3, 2, last one, let's switch sides. Down, lift, down, lift. Yeah. 8 more right here. Sending that back knee down, standing up nice and tall, bracing through the core. 4 more. 3, last 2, just 1, back to squats in the center. We go down, lift, down, lift. Yes, you can lift the arms if you want, or keep them on hips. You can also try bring them up top to help keep the chest lifted. All right, new move. Kick the heels back, pull through the chest. Pull, pull. Warming up the front side of the body right here. Pull, pull. 2 more. Last one. Now we're going to calm it down. Bend deep into the legs. Big inhale up to the ceiling. Let's do it again. Nice deep breath in. Arms circle up wide. All right, one more time. Then we're going to go back to that tap out on the right side. Ready? Out and in. If you want to, add the shoulders. Really warm up through that upper body. 2 more. Last one, let's switch sides. Out and in. Woo. 4, 3, 2, last one, let's squat. We go down, lift, down, lift. Lifting those arms, sitting down and back like we're sitting into a chair or a couch. All right, we're here to the end. If you're feeling warm, see if you can get a little bit deeper in those legs. Trying to get our thighs parallel with the ground. 4, 3, 2, last one. Awesome. All right, moving into our first arm track. So go ahead and grab your weights. I've got some water bottles today that I'm going to use. And feet are gently under hips. We're going to start with a bicep curl. Out to the sides. Ready? Lift. Lift. Knees are soft. Crown of the head's pulled up to the ceiling. And feel free to sing along with this song. All right, bend the elbows in and extend. In, extend. In, extend. So we're trying to get our elbows behind our back. They're not going to touch, and that's okay. Really working through the shoulder blades here. Last 2, last 1, high bicep curl. Lift and down. Arms are at shoulder height. We lift the weights so our wrist is stacked over elbow. Lift. 3 more. Last 2, we're going to take it down, back to the bicep curl, and down. Lift. Lift. Ooh, feeling some heat in that upper body. You might know what's coming. Our favorite, little pulses. And 2, last 1, let's pulse it. Ready? Pulse, pulse. Little movements right here, keeping the elbows tucked in close to the body. Little range of motion. Knees are still soft. All right, let's bring the elbows in and extend. We come in, extend, full range here. In, lift, in, lift. 4, 3, 2, little bend stretches are next. Let's pulse it. Pulse, 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 pulse. Keeping those elbows back behind, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Stay right here. Woo! High bicep, down and lift. Down and lift. If at any point this is too much, go ahead and drop your weights. They're always an option. Keep those elbows soft even when we extend out. We have 2 more. Last one. No, 1 more. Last one now. Let's pulse it. Lift. Little lifts using the underside of the arm to push those weights up to the ceiling. Keep the knees soft. Crown of the head's pulled up. Wrists are stacked over your elbows. All right, down to the bottom. Bicep curl. Keeping those knees nice and soft. 4, 3, 2. We're going to go back to those little pulses. Last one. Let's pulse it. Pulse, pulse. This is a great time if you want to rock out into a little guitar solo. Feel free. Nobody can see you. Maybe your spouse or your kids, but that's okay. All right. Into bend stretches. Elbows in, extend. In, extend. Just really want to jam out to this track, guys. 3 more. Last 2. Last 1. Little bend stretches. Pulse, pulse. Yeah. If you want to, you can kind of dance around on those feet a little bit. Helps take the pressure off, I find. 4, 3, 2, high bicep curl. Lift and down. Lift and down. This is going to be it. We're going to end right here. We have 4, 3, last 2, last 1. Awesome job. Lower down. Give those arms a shake. And we're going to get ready for triceps. So I like to turn toward the side. Excuse me, for this one. So feet are under hips, soft knees, bend at the hips. Arms come down. We're going to start with some flies to start us off. So nice bend in the elbows. We lift and lower. Lift and lower. Squeezing the shoulder blades at the top. Lift and down. Nice soft elbows, even at the top. Last 2, last 1. Let's hold it high and pulse it. Pulse, 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 pulse. Little lifts. It's a little range of motion. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, back to full range. We come in and lift. In and lift. Now I like to tap my foot here. Jam out to this track too. Love this one. It's such a good feel-good song, right? All right. 1 more set right here. Keep those elbows bent. Now, if this is too much, you can come up out of that hinge a little bit as an option. Just keep that tail tucked a little bit to protect the back. Squeeze the core in. We have 2 more. Last one. Let's hold it up and pulse. Pulse, 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 pulse. Woo! This is our last set of flies, guys. We got something new coming up next. Stay with me. 4, 3, 2, last one. Lower down. Give it a shake. Come up out of that hinge. Give the legs, arms a shake. And when you're ready, come back into your hinge. So knees soft, hinge at the hips, tricep kickbacks. Lift and down. Lift and down. Last 2. Last one. Let's hold it up and pulse. Pulse, 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 pulse. Setting those weights straight up to the ceiling. Neck is neutral. We're looking down at the floor in front of us. We have 4, 3, 2, back to full range of motion. Come in and lift. In and lift. Woo! In and lift. Awesome. Knees are soft. Keep that tail tucked. Let's pulse it. Pulse, 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 pulse. Woo! I'm warm for sure. I don't know about you guys. Hope you're the same. 4, 3, 2, full range till the end. Come in and lift. In and lift. We try to stop those weights right at our hip. and use our muscle as opposed to momentum. Control the weight on the way back in. Keep that neck nice and neutral. Almost there. Last two. Last one. Awesome. Come up, give it a shake. Whew. All right, that's it for upper body. We made it through that part. Now onto low body. So this is where we're going to want to make sure we have enough space behind us for a tap to the back. So we're going to start out with feet under hips and put some weight. Really bend your knee, get low in your legs. We're going to start out with a tap out with the right foot out to the side. Then we're going to move to the back, but all out to the side first. Out and in, out and in. Yeah, if you want to, you can move your arms a little bit here. 3 more. Last 2. Last one, let's take it to the back. Ready? Out and in, out and in. Whoo! Feeling most of the pressure in our standing leg. That's doing most of the work here. 4, 3, we're gonna put it together, 1 out to the side. Out and to the back, back, in. 1 out, in, and back, in. Yeah. Staying right here. We've got 1 more set. Out, in, stay low in that standing leg. Nice soft bend in that knee. 1 more time. 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! Reset. Other side. Weight in the right leg. Out to the side of the left. Out, in, out, in. Really extend through that leg. And just tap out to the side. Last 2. Last 1. Let's take it to the back. Back, in, back, in. Yes, a lot of weight, all of our weight in our standing leg right here. Woo, balance. Last one, combo, out to the side and to the back. Side, in, back, in. Woo. All right, we've got 1 more set. Stay right here. Out, in, back, in. Try to keep that leg that's moving nice and straight. Extend it all the way. Last one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come in, little shake into squats right here. Down, lift, down, lift. So booty's going down and back. Knees are over toes. Staying right here a little bit longer. We have 4, 3, just 2. We're going to do that combo out to the right side 4 times. Ready? Out, in, back, in, out, in, back, in. Woo! Last one. 4, 3, 2. Let's switch sides. Out, in, back, in. I like to give a little head shake here, jamming out a little bit. Last one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's squat to the end. Down and up. Down and lift. So feet are hip width, maybe a little wider. And sink that booty down and back. 4, 3, 2, done. Woo! Give it a shake. All right, we're going to make our way down to the mat. So I'm going to move my camera a little bit here so that hopefully you can see me a little better when I'm on the ground. So we're going to start out with a side lying track. So our hips go to the back of our mat or a towel, and the toes come up to the front. Elbow is underneath the shoulder. We've got some leg raises. Your feet can be pointed or flexed. Up to you. Either way is A-okay. All right, let's do it. We lift and down, lift and down. We keep our hips stacked here, and our foot is relaxed. So if we had a quarter balancing on that ankle bone. It's not going to go anywhere. Last one, half range of motion. Lift and down, lift and down with control. It's nice and slow on purpose, so we use that hip muscle. 2 more. Last one, push the foot forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. So goal here is to keep our hips nice and still. So I like to put my hand there to steady them. And point the foot at the front, flex at the back. Last one here, little pulses straight up to the ceiling. Pulse, 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 pulse. Again, you can have your foot pointed or flexed, up to you. Maybe it feels a little different, so switch between the two. We have 4, 3, 2, last one. Go ahead and let that go. Tuck the knees in, swing around to the other side. Hips are to the back, toes are to the front. Let's lift, lift and down, lift and down. Our foot's nice and relaxed. You can have the hand on the hip or in front of you, whatever you feel best for that balance. Half range, lift, down, lift, down, lift. Couple more right here. 4, 3, 2, last one. Let's push the foot forward and back, forward and back, forward and back. This doesn't have to be a big motion. Key is to keep those hips stacked. 4, 3, 2, last one. Little pulses to the ceiling. Pulse, 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 pulse. Little lifts. Keep those toes relaxed. Lift, 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 lift. We're almost there, guys. Lift, lift. 4, 3, 2, last one. Awesome, let it go. Bend the knees in, give a little stretch. You can come on up, hug your knees in if you'd like. And then let's get ready for our bridge track. So we're gonna make our way down on our backs. Knees are tented, heels are close to our glutes. Palms are down on the ground beside us. And we're gonna lift single time here once the lyrics start. We've got a little bit of a break, so get comfortable. Think about pressing your low back into the mat and get ready to squeeze those glutes to help lift the hips. Ready? Let's do this. Lift, down, lift, down, lift. Really squeeze through the glutes to lift the hips. Keep the core pulled in nice and tight. Lift, lift. Knees are stacked over feet. 4 more. 3, we're gonna hold the hips high and pulse it. Ready? Hold high. Lift, 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 lift. Little lifts right here in the middle. Let's swing the hips, squeeze the right and the left. Little extra squeeze of that side of the glute. Last 2, last 1, little pulses. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Woo! All right, stay here. 4, 3, 2, last 1, lower down, full range, lift, lift. Think about driving through the heels and squeeze those glutes. Now, you can come up just a little bit or a lot, up to you. Work with your range of motion today. You might try pressing through your hands or forearms to help lift. Last 2, last 1, let's lift and pulse. Lift, pulse, pulse, pulse. If it helps, you can climb up on your shoulders a little bit here. Let's swing. Left, right, left, right, left. Last 1, pulses. Woo! You can climb up to shoulders. Hold your hips high or bring them down a little bit. That's okay. 4, 3, 2, lower down, nice and slow. Lift, 2, down, 2, lift, 2, down, 2, lift, 2, squeeze to those glutes, keep that core pulled in. Last one, lift and pulse, 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 pulse. This is our last challenge for this song, guys. Let's swing the hips. Left, right, left. Back to pulses. Woo! Any point you want to come out, give it a little shake, go right ahead. Almost there. 4, 3, 2, lower down. Woo! We're done with that one. Let's take a glute stretch. So cross one ankle over, grab for the opposite leg, and pull it in close. Keep the head nice and relaxed. And let's switch it. Crossing the other ankle over, pull that leg in. Really stretching out through that glute. All right. We've worked our back sides. We're going to work our front. So knees are tented. Back is pressed down into the ground. We've got a lift right here. So it's lift and down. Just a crunch. Feet are on the ground. Lift, light a little hold at the top. All right, cross crawl with just the shoulders. Lift and lift. Lift and lift. So what we're going to do here is cross crawl with just one side. We can add the leg as an option. Ready? Lift, extend. Lift, extend. Lift. Lift. 4 more. 3, 2, switch sides. In, extend. In, extend. Option to keep that foot grounded and just lift the one side. Last 2, last one, come on down. Give it a little shake. We're going to go back to that first move. All right. Lift, pause, and down. Lift, pause, and down. Lift, and down. Yes. Keep that core pulled in tight. Low back is connected with the ground the entire time. 2 more. Last one, back into the cross crawl, shoulders only. Lift and lift. Lift and lift. Neck is nice and relaxed. We can move it with no tension. Last 2, last one. One side, in, extend, in, extend. 4, 3, 2, switch sides. In, extend, in, extend. 4, 3, 2, last one. Back down to center. First move. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. Something new is coming. We've got a triple pulse. Our hands come out. 1, 2, 3, come down. Lift 2, 3, 4, and down. And down. 2, 1, and down. Lift 2, 3, down. Lift 2, 3. Reach for the ankles or the thighs. All right, back to our cross crawl, just the shoulders. Lift, 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 lift. All right, just one side. Add the leg, leg. Of course, you have the option, keep that foot planted. Last 2, last one, switch sides. In, extend, in, extend. 4, 3, 2, last one, single crunch to the end. Lift, lift, and down. Lift, down, last one. Whew, we made it. Are you ready to cool down? I'm ready to cool down. Let's stretch out long. Legs go long, arms come up overhead. Release through the core. Maybe it'd feel good to even tuck the feet in and lift into a bridge to release through the front of the body. And as you're ready, go ahead and take one leg, whichever leg you want, and extend it up long. You try pointing your foot, flexing, whatever feels good. You could have that other leg tented or out long. And take that, the outside of that leg, and bring it across the body, feeling a nice stretch in the side. Go ahead and tuck that leg down and lift the other leg up high. Try that point and flex. See what feels good. Maybe hold that position for a little bit. Opposite leg could be tented or out long. And slowing down our breathing a little bit and just relaxing, feeling good. Not ever forcing our stretches. Just taking what we need. And tuck that leg down. Grab behind the thighs, roll yourself up. And you can come facing front. However feels good, bringing the soles of the feet together, taking the knees out wide, and coming down, maybe clasping the toes. And using our elbows to encourage the stretch. Really opening up through the inside of the legs here. Taking one leg out long, tucking the foot in, squaring the shoulders and coming down over the thigh. Reaching down for the calf or the ankle. Being gentle with ourselves. We can even take a little bend in that knee if that feels good. Lifting the opposite arm up high and coming down over the leg, stretching out through the side body. And coming in, stretching the other leg out long, tucking the opposite foot in, squaring the shoulders, coming down over the thigh. Maybe it feels a little bit different on this side, and that's okay. Taking the opposite arm up and bending over, reaching for the opposite foot. Just feeling that nice stretch in the side. I really appreciate you guys joining me today. It's awesome that we can still connect with all that's going on. Gently coming out of that. And you can sit however feels good. Take the arms out wide. Bring one arm across. And the other one. Bring that across. And then finally taking one big deep breath in. And let it go. Awesome today, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Let me know what you think about the tracks. And I can't wait to see you guys soon, hopefully. Thank you so much for tuning in.